I was going to say, I'll just say what I said in the last one, just to give you another idea of what we're doing in case you missed it. So for this stream, I'm going to be having Ellie join me today to roll up some characters and just go through it a bit more than what I have in the past streams. And what's really cool is we actually have the hardcover. We have the hardcover on us, mine by now, but we have the hardcover today. And we haven't had it for the past few ones. I've been showing you the digital. So this is really cool. The hardcover is available in my Linktree links on Twitter. We've got 2 viewers now. Hello guys. So I'm just saying how I discussed it in the stream I just accidentally ended it. So this is the hardcover of Epic Fantasy. And it is available in the Linktree. That is linked to my Twitch, sorry. It's really cool. I got all the art there that I can finally show you because I wasn't able to show you on the digital because it just didn't show it. Very nice. And if you missed that, I am going to be having Ellie on with me today. Just waiting on her, and then we'll be rolling up some character sheets. I'm going to be rolling up my Elfbard, I reckon. That'll be pretty cool. I want to show you some of the art because I was just doing that and it's really exciting. So this stream is going to be more productive than the past few ones because the past few ones was more so me just talking to myself or talking to the few people that joined and who would write in chat, and I'd discuss a bit with them about different things. And there were some people who had joined that had no idea what a tabletop roleplay game is or had never played one before, so I explained that a little. And I also explained how I'm also new to not just Epic Fantasy but tabletop roleplay games in general. So it's a lot to get into. It's a big book, but it's well detailed. Like, it's good that it's detailed. So if you're new to it, it's a good read. I've found this much easier to get into than previous tabletop roleplay games that I have heard of. Like, I'm not going to say like other ones are bad or anything. I just have found this more exciting for me and funner, I think, because there's less rules and there's a lot of like free play to mess around with. It's good. It's very, very good. So let me find you some of the so I was talking a bit about the dragons in the past streams. Look at that. That is so cool. There are pink dragons in Epic Fantasies. There's orchid dragons. And I won't shut up about this one. I've mentioned it in all of the past streams. But the Booze Breath dragon are very exciting. My favorite one, because if you cross paths with it, you will become disorientated because that is its power, obviously, from its breath. We got the rank values. I was discussing that. I believe it was yesterday. I was discussing a bit of that. We'll get into a lot of this together. Ellie and I, or we'll make proper videos on all this and how to play. We've got another dragon here. Another piece of art here. Also, I believe I should have mentioned it, but yeah, the digital is really cheap at the moment. Very, very cheap for the quality. Like, you get so much in this book. There is so much in here. And for only 20 USD, it's really, really good. Really good price. I'll double check on chats to make sure I'm putting any chats. Where is the mouse? Hang on. Does a smile cost extra? Oh, wasn't I smiling enough? Sorry. Ellie, damn, we got the 18 today, and in a few hours it's peak viewing in America. Inshallah. Is that is Wait, look how nice that is. Very beautiful. And thank you for joining if you have. Even though we haven't got right into all the roll-ups yet. Roll-ups, I don't know if you'd refer to it like that. But we will soon. And it will be very fun. Very, very fun. Oh, and I saw a unicorn in one of these pages, and it looked really cool. Actually, let me see if I can find it again. And I've said to Ellie before how I would definitely want to go rescue a unicorn when we play Epic Fantasy, or like keep it as my pet. And I was also saying how you would have heard this if you were just in the live that was just running before I accidentally ended it, but I was saying how not only would I want to rescue a unicorn and keep it as a pet, but I wish we could do that in real life. I wish it was that easy. And that's what's really good about these games is you get so involved in it and you can get so creative with it that lol, what are you laughing at? The fact that I want a unicorn. But yeah, yes. Well, these type of games you get so lost into that what's that funny? What's wrong with that? I should probably be thinking of more violent things to do, like going on a raid and deceiving the other players. Exactly nothing. It's cute. Thank you. But yeah, I'm sure that's not the first aim of the game that someone else would have. Like I said, they'd want to go on raids. The beauty of it is you can really do what you want. Exactly, that's the beauty of this type of game, Epic Fantasy. You can really do what you want with it. Even just roll up the landscape in 6 mile hexes. Exactly. So many there's just a wide range of anything, and like that's what I was saying, like it kind of does let you escape reality a bit. You can just make your own worlds with your friends as well. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever had like some really cool dreams and you've said to your friends, oh, I wish we could join each other in like each other's dreams. Like I wish I could visit your dream or you could visit my dream. Which I know sounds really whack. Maybe that's just a conversation I've had with my friends personally. But I feel like Epic Fantasy is kind of like that. It's almost like you're in like you're joining dreams together. Maybe that's a bit dorky, but that's how I see it. Also, because I'm very imaginative, and like, so I'll visualize everything that's going on, like every time we go through rounds and stuff, and what every player does with their characters and such. I will definitely like be visualizing it, and it'll be like our own little movies, our own little dreams. Keeping a journal for the game sessions is fun too. That's really cool. That would be so cool. So yeah, just kind of like a dream journal. Instead it'll be a game journal, like Epic Fantasy journal. That'd be sick. Actually, I think I'm going to have to do that because it would be really fun to just read back on with your friends and be like, oh, do you remember when this happened? And yeah, so keep copies of maps, draw characters, sketch monsters, write up the clues from adventures. And you got to be really switched on with some of the players, I think, because you don't know if they're going to deceive you. You might think they're being friendly and such and going to help you complete a quest or whatever, but then they'll do like a 180 and completely turn on you. And that would not be good. So you gotta keep switched on. Know not to trust everyone. It's very, like I said, what's the word? I'm looking for the word. Competitive. Some people would get very competitive with it, I believe. So where was I? I think I was looking to shout out to, is it M Alice or Malice? At Malice Inn and Tavern .com, who's doing bespoke custom character sheets for Epic Fantasy for sale on Etsy. That's awesome. That's really cool. Hang on, I'll shout them out. Give me 1 sec. Guys, guess what?
Hi.
Look who we have, Ellie.
How's it going, land party people?
So we just shouted out Malice. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, you must have it correctly.
She's making custom Epic Fantasy character sheets for people for sale on her Etsy store. That's so nice. That's awesome. I really love the character sheets we've got.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The dice we got, however,
The dice. Incorrectly.
Yeah, we got the wrong dice. But that's okay. We can redo it, I think.
Indeed.
I do have 2 10-sided dice, but it's a long story.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's a long story.
Did you go buy some the other day? No, it wasn't you. There's one shop in that.
Well, I tried ordering some, but
that probably would have been a better idea for me. Yeah.
But they didn't even come.
No.
No.
Extremely post.
I don't know. Maybe it's because people don't usually order dice. Oh, hi. We've got more viewers. I can check on my Twitch if that's the actual count, but I don't want it to be an echo.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, see, I just left Twitch just because, not left it, I just like closed it from the browser because then there'd be echo if I try to check.
Okay.
What is this? What is this link?
No, don't click it.
Epic Fantasy Game Master, what did you just send?
Suspicious.
Hi guys.
For
the ones that just joined? No.
Oh, okay.
It won't let me click it on here. I think it lets other people click them, but
it's kind of rude.
Yeah, not nice. The elf is going invisible. Am I?
She's doing a Marty McFly. She's
She's going back to Elfland. What? Wait, can I try to do that? Can I move this already?
Oh, yeah, just come on. Oh wow, now I'm Marty McFly. I can play Johnny Be Good on guitar as well. So.
I'm going down the trail. Oh, you can't even see me walking away.
It wasn't very convincing.
It wasn't convincing?
No. You tried. Did
I
you
tried.
try?
Yeah, I tried. So hi guys, for the ones that just joined, this is Ellie. And we are going to be throwing up some character sheets. Rolling up some characters on our character sheet.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, I see. Yes. Pronouns in video games, which is always fun. Must be respectful. That's okay. I like your outfits.
Thank you. I brought a pair for you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't be playing it out. Anyway.
You would be. Who would you play as?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's like There's a lot of different options, and I'm a very indecisive person.
Yeah.
And now having the hard copy,
Well-
it's like, it's so much more satisfying.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was showing off the hard copy to them. Coffee, maybe I need some coffee. Copy to them, and I'm very excited about that too, to be able to show them, because it's been really annoying just using the digital copy. The digital copy is sick to have though. But I understand what you mean about it being hard to choose, because as an indecisive person myself, I'm pretty happy with the elf bard. The elves are sick.
Yeah.
I think they're awesome.
They're super villains.
Yeah, but then when we were getting into like different characters and like the undead and stuff, I was like, oh my god, these are so sick. These are awesome.
You don't have zombie fatigue.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, but, popular media is inundated with zombies, and then it's just like, to be fair, the undead are different to zombies, but
Does that mean, like, are you asking if like I prefer a different type of zombie from the other?
no.
I might as well be a zombie. I'm pretty much missing my brain. So
Sorry, just maintain those 3 brain cells.
maintain my 3 brain cells. The epic fantasy book is big. Keep forgetting how big, despite 3 of them are doing their best to break my scanner. Oh. Isn't it 452 pages, I think?
That would be a fact that I do not know. But
Oh, I see.
why did you know
I don't know.
that? Okay,
I just do.
that's very good memory.
They forgot how to die.
Ooh,
Who forgot how to die?
the scandal, maybe. However, it is a good line.
Zombies get so much attention.
Yeah.
Zombies are so gross.
I mean, how many spin-offs of Walking Dead are there now? People love zombies, apparently.
Meanwhile, cannibal ghouls, obscure and unknown. Yeah.
A few of them went to my high school.
Ah, great. Zombies are so gross. Yuck. And yet, in medieval times, it was ghouls who were feared, and the zombie was unknown in the West, except as aftergangers. Wait, were ghouls actually did people actually believe in ghouls in the medieval times?
Yeah, people used to believe in God and stuff. Everything like that.
I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know they believed in ghouls. I knew they believed in witches.
Yeah, to the extent that they would, kill them.
Are there just wizards in here, or is there witches as well?
I'm pretty sure it's just wizards, right? I've never heard the word witch associated with it, and witch kind of sounds like a slur.
Oh, does it?
To me, it does. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I guess because there are people who practice Wicca and
Sure.
yeah. So maybe I don't know if they'd
We want
consider
to
it.
offend those people.
Yeah,
as
no,
much as
don't want to
possible.
offend anybody
Oh,
with anything.
I was saying yes. That's fine. I was saying the opposite. That's fine.
Oh, you would want it. Okay.
It was a joke that
Okay.
people who are weird.
You
See, 3 brain cells. Yeah, they're working at full capacity.
Warriors who come back from the dead still with their fatal wounds. Ghouls, corpse eaters. That is disgusting. Zombies, living flesh eaters. Ugh.
Didn't they not get folded prions? I don't understand. You don't have to understand what that means.
I don't really understand what anything means.
Wow.
Which is why I'm really glad there's so many rules at the start and introductions at the start of this book.
You are good at it.
Very helps me. Very helpful.
I take it back, you're not very good at it very much.
No,
But you're trying.
I'm trying.
You're trying?
I am trying.
That's all that counts. This is like... So, once we have the streaming group,
Yeah.
we just have, people around the table. You'd never obviously watched a game like that. But it'd be very cool.
I know what they pretty much do. They sit around the table and they do this. And then they sweat together.
Sweat together.
Does anyone ever get genuinely angry at each other with these type of games?
one time I played the loathsome D&D with my partner at the time.
Yeah.
And he murder hoboed the entire game within 5 minutes. Just to prove that he could. But in this game, that is impossible to do. But,
what is murder hoboing?
It's kind of like going off track, not really following, not being a team player.
Oh, just doing your own thing?
Kind of trying to run the game into the ground as quick as possible.
And what, he wasn't game master?
No.
Oh, that's sore loser.
Yes, well, so he played this board game. It was called Secret Hitler, and one person would be assigned Hitler, and you have to try and discover who it was.
Really?
Before they got elected chancellor or something like that. And then we had a girl playing the game, and she was like, "Oh, I don't understand. Like, this is so confusing." Rah, rah, rah. And it turned out she was Hitler the whole time, and he was not the kind of person who liked to be tricked. So he decided to ruin her game next week.
Oh my god! What a sore loser.
Yeah.
We don't really like sore losers. I think we'll be fine when we play together.
I think so.
I feel like you'll have fun setting me up.
Yeah, well, yes, correct.
Yeah.
He's saying that dungeon masters act like dictators, which is...
So he said, yeah, hell yes to people getting enraged. He said enraged when playing Dungeons and Dragons. That game brings out the worst in everyone. Murder hobo. All they do is kill things and take their stuff.
Well, it's like it's my way or the highway, and they try and navigate you
that
into...
That makes a lot of sense.
Whereas you basically can do anything in this game.
Murder hobo seems pretty fitting because they just don't stay in one place. Like, they can't stay in one place.
Obviously, he'd go around lighting fires and stabbing people at random, just to create a situation in which the game it shut down within 5 minutes after a whole week.
Really?
Planning out our characters and doing stuff like that. So
it took you guys a whole week?
Well, no, it didn't take a whole week, but we tried to. Dungeons and Dragons is difficult to understand.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it have to take a really long time to set up in Dungeons and Dragons?
It's perplexing, and it assumes that you're already in it.
Oh wow.
Whereas at least this, I reckon you could pick it up within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what? So once he ruined the game after 5 minutes, is there any coming back from that, or?
No, we never tried again.
Could you guys come back from it? If you tried to? Could you guys have kept playing?
I really don't know. No, I don't think so. At least her campaign that she thought out for quite some time was ruined.
Oh, what an ass.
I did break up in the next week, so
good.
Credit to me.
Well, I'm glad he's not going to be playing with us. Yes. So, what has he said? Dungeon Master runs D&D and is the referee, but in D&D, Dungeon Masters act like dictators, and it #triggers more people than they like to admit. Whereas our number one motto is don't sweat the rules. What the hell?
Interesting. It's all fun. It's the wind.
It's a goal. Go!
Oh, wow. We summoned it.
Well, you can roll random terrain. Is that how you say it? Terrain? Or terrain?
It's terrain.
It's terrain?
Yeah. Okay. This is bestiary. You've got me.
Yeah, see? I do that all the time. I'll know how to pronounce a word, but I'll have a mind blank where I'll forget.
See, I don't know.
My memory's getting really bad lately.
How do you know?
Because I'm realizing that I'm forgetting a lot, or I'll put something down for 1 second, and then I'll go do something for a minute or whatever, I'll come back to find it. And it's gone. Because I've obviously put it somewhere else.
So you're taking the elf, so I would play an elf, but a halfling, I don't want to be reptilian, necessarily. I get accused of being a reptilian in my personal life.
Really?
No, it's a joke.
Well, some people do think that reptilians exist. That people are
yeah,
disguised and they're actually reptilians. Okay, what else do you say? Well, you can roll random terrain or a random dungeon, then roll a wandering monster, and you got yourself an epic fantasy game.
Legit, like it's a sandbox game. It's built as it goes.
This sounds so much better than. I don't want to like get hate, but it just sounds so much better than Dungeons and Dragons. You know?
Well, yeah, that's the point. They want you to.
It's a ghost, man.
There it is. I'm gonna close my door.
Okay.
How?
But yeah, see, this has just been so much more interesting to me to want to get into compared to other tabletop roleplay games.
It's because they're there. What's the word for it?
Like,
you have to be in on it. You have to be one of the in crowd to play D&D.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I never could get involved in it, because I'm just like, I'm not one of those people. But this, I feel like so many people could get the hang of. Expand it from there, or just start it in a tavern.
See,
or on a ship.
I talked about this yesterday.
Wait. Start on a ship.
Well, the point is to be adaptable to the choices of the players.
Can we include like real people that exist in the game? Like, say we cross paths with them. Is that possible?
Say again?
Like, you know how you can pretty much like recreate films and stuff through epic fantasy.
Yeah, but it's unlikely that if you're the game master, it's unlikely your players are gonna make the same decisions as the characters in the movie.
Yeah.
And even if they make one slight different decision at any point, it deviates from the story entirely.
Oh, okay, indeed.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You can try, but good luck to you.
But it'd be cool though, because then you're making your own version of the movie.
Well, yeah, who wants to watch the same movie again?
No, that's what I'm
I watched
saying.
a movie one time.
That's what I'm saying. It'd make it like a different version of the movie.
Sure.
So it'd be
So just choose terrible movies then.
terrible movies, like Sharknado.
No.
Can you?
That would be conceptually terrible, not terrible. Well, terrible in execution as well. Yeah.
Bird Invasion.
Why? What movies do you watch?
I was forced to watch that one. It was horrible.
I never saw any of them.
It's pretty much Sharknado, but in bird form.
Alfred Hitchcock did that, and it was good. Well, it was better. But it's kind of terrifying.
What else is he saying? Or a ship or anywhere, really. And we use, recommend, and sponsor random maps from watabou.github. GitHub. So watabou.github.io.
Yeah.
That's meth for you. Meth? It's like a live version of a computer game. You have a persistent world that lives and breathes. It has to exist even when the players aren't there. Time passes, battles happens, and that is not stop. And evil that is not stopped spreads, and so on. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is an obligation to keep up with the game, definitely.
Whereas that can't be done in D&D, can it? Like, it can't last out as long outside of playing it, right?
I had literally the most basic of D&D rules before I gave up.
Is that right, John? Like,
I don't even think I learned the rules to D&D. I tried to comprehend them for a little bit.
I believe that's right. I don't. But yeah, I'm pretty much the same.
I mean, this is much more accessible, correct? Because you have 3 brain cells in your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Who else are we gonna get to play with?
So I got my friend Ashley on board.
Yeah.
And she's a makeup artist as well. So that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, sick.
No rushing around like earlier. Just a couple of other people who are actually enthused about tabletop RPGs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it should
Fantastic.
be fun. It all depends. They're very nice people and unlikely to murder hobo. I did not invite my escort.
Can accidental murder hobo happening?
You guess you get be ignorant accidentally cause the game to fall apart. But
Okay. Because I'm so new to it, I don't want to accidentally ruin someone's game.
it's unlikely.
Okay. Very good. What is... It can be done, but they interfere with it too much. And with constant rules revisions, you can even lose or gain entire races or classes. So there is a disturbance to the reality of your secondary world or game world. Okay, I see. So it can be done, but obviously with a lot more issues.
Can she have a pet unicorn? She wants to know.
Yeah, I can have a pet unicorn.
I don't think. I just think it's cruel.
I didn't think about it like that. I meant like...
They want to roam free.
Oh, no. I meant like a sidekick type of thing. Like I can take on my adventures.
That sounds not consensual.
What? Well, can I make my pet unicorn talk?
That's correct. Yeah. Right? Like, why? Yes. Why continue to play if... It just seems stupid.
Are you responding to him saying the murder hobo thing is a side effect of people not liking the world of the game?
The game master or dungeon master or whatever has gone out of their way to create the campaign and to make it playable. And you're sitting down with a group of friends who are taking time out of their day / weeks to do that, and they're enthused about it, and you decide to ruin it because you have a personal issue with it. Like, you don't just state that outside of the construction, the planning.
Okay.
You just literally ruin everyone's fun. It's cheating yourself.
Stop saying you. I feel like you're personally attacking me.
Oh, no, you.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No reason you can't roll up a unicorn character. Wait. When I roll up a unicorn character, but it won't be me, it'll be my...
No, you'd be the unicorn.
Oh, I don't really want to be a unicorn.
Yeah, it has a different connotation in the real world at the moment.
But it will have low reason, not smart, not strong, and a riding animal. Okay. I don't want to be a unicorn. I just wondered if I could get a unicorn. You see, Anika? Murder hobos, Anika.
So naive.
Me?
No, you don't reason.
Okay.
So yeah, we should try rolling up some character. Like, we should just roll up a couple of characters anyway, but try and think of long term, like for the game that we're going to play. I'm not really sure how we're going to go about it, if it's going to be little one-off quests or an overarching thing. You may be stuck with your character for quite some time.
Elf Bard?
Yes.
But my Elf Bard can, like, survive a long timeline.
Well,
like, it won't get killed off easily.
That is not necessarily true. But
Is she weak?
It's kind of
Depending
mandatory that you play an elf at least, unfortunately.
With what I roll, that will make her, like, show how strong she can be, right?
Yeah.
What is he saying? And its statistics are in the bestiary. The answer is always yes, but at a price or a cost. Can I have a unicorn? Good, Game Master says. Yes, but you need to do X, Y, Z, and then you can have a unicorn. Sometimes people have a super clear idea of a whole world or a whole story, long story.
That is exactly the... Sorry, go on.
But sometimes it begins on a tiny scale. Think in terms of fantasy movies. The scales can be epic or tiny. Save a single village from a single warband, or throw the ring into Mount Doom and save an entire planet.
That's the example that I gave you earlier.
Yep.
Save a village from a warband, because it comes from the spaghetti western movies in the 60s and the Kurosawa films in the 50s. And Seven Samurai. And they're there to protect a town against bandits or... It's a good little game that is easy to resolve without having to move too far.
Yeah.
you can get sidetracked, I guess, but I think the threat is imminent.
So do you want to start off small for our first
It'd
game?
be cool, and then kind of branch out, like
Yeah,
let it
yeah.
happen organically.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good idea.
Or if I was Frodo, I would keep the ring, but that's just me.
Frodo, you keep the ring, but the ring's evil.
No,
Well, I mean, I haven't finished all the movies. Well, I think I did, but I can't remember them. I should rewatch them because they were good.
Yes. Well, yes.
But wasn't the ring literally evil? It made people greedy.
Yeah, well, it's the ring of power. Let's not get into Lord of the Rings because I will get schooled on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, by him?
By anyone on the internet, basically. I've read 1.5 of the books.
Well, you guys were thrashing me about Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, Harry Potter's.
Ellie told me Harry Potter's her favourite movie series.
That's the best joke you've ever told me.
She said she wants to sit down and have a cup of tea with J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Oh, that I do.
You do?
Oh, yes. We could talk about several things.
Simple things?
Several things.
Oh, several things. Several?
Why is every Harry Potter movie a Scooby-Doo episode? But it's the same guy under the mask every time.
You know what, though? She made bank from that. Even though it's not like...
I hate when people say that about, like, art and stuff like, oh, yeah, but they made money off it. So, like, someone made money out of it.
No, I'm saying, like, don't you think it's, like, silly how someone who I mean, I don't know much about the whole thing, but you've told me how she's very hateful against a certain group of people. And it's just crazy how how people so silly can make bank off of.
Well, it's weird that someone with such a platform uses it to do
that.
But anyway.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. Hi, David. David was in my stream yesterday. He's never played tabletop role-playing games, but when I was talking a bit about Epic Fantasy, he said, it's not really my cup of tea, but I'll check it out. Pretty cool.
It seems like a lot of the general public that I ask don't really know what it is. And they're like, wait, so it's in your head? There's no board? It's not a...
Yeah, exactly. No, because, yeah, when I first was, like, talking to my friends about Epic Fantasy and such, they were like, okay, so what do you play it on? I was like, oh, it's not like console. It's not on a console or anything. And they're like, oh, so it's a board game? And I was like, kind of, but like without the board.
Yeah, which is...
It's literally a role-play game. And they're like, oh, role-play game like on console. And I was like, no.
Yeah, well, it's like, I would much rather play this than play a game of Monopoly or Jenga.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Monopoly gets boring after Monopoly gets old very quickly when you start playing it. Turns out the baddie attacking the village is just one of the several baddies employed by a Dark Lord. Dark Lords described in the book, and so there are clues that the attack on one village is just part of a much, much larger scheme by a world-conquering baddie. I feel like you go down a dark path with this game.
You definitely could. One moment.
Is the ghost still there?
The ghost is still here.
Is the ghost like going on a door like, wah, wah? Well, not like that crazy.
It's like, I turned out Epic Fantasy is Jumanji.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. She says it turns out Epic Fantasy is Jumanji. That'd be sick.
No, trust me.
I think Jumanji's kind of cool. It used to scare me as a child, but like the whole getting sucked into the board. That. Like, imagine if we just got sucked into the book. Oh, that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Well, I was saying to them, it's kind of like you're joining your dreams together. Because, you know, I don't know if you've ever had like this conversation with a friend, but it's been like, oh, I wish I could join other people's dreams.
People don't wish they could join my dreams. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of nightmares and dark dreams, but I also have a lot of cool, funky ones. Oh my god, I was live streaming with John the other day, and he was wearing his gorilla mask, and then you know what I had a dream about that night? I had a dream I was talking to a gorilla.
Okay.
And then it was sign languaging to me, and it said it was going to eat me.
I wonder what it means.
Well, I just thought maybe my brain was retaining the fact that I had a live stream with John dressed as a gorilla.
That's what I was implying. Yes.
Yeah.
We can't regrow brain cells yet, can we?
No.
No.
Do you think it's only going to get worse when I get older? Or do you think I will be smarter?
Ignorance is bliss, so it doesn't really matter.
I wouldn't say I'm ignorant. Am I?
I'm not going to answer that one.
I'm ignorant?
Well, ignorant just means you don't know a few things.
I thought ignorant meant like you don't know things in a bad way. Like I don't know things. I'm happy to learn things. But I just thought ignorant was like, oh, you don't know things, so you have an opinion on something, even though you don't know much about it.
Yeah, I guess it's like, it's used in the sense like...
I don't know, because ignorant just sounds like such a mean word. Like you're ignorant.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like naive is still not the nicest word, but it's a nice way to put it.
Alright, I'll call you naive.
Okay. Sorry, Ellie.
It's okay. I'm just like...
Looking through the book.
Yeah, it's hard to like want to create a character that doesn't reflect you personally. I.e. the elf.
Mm-hmm.
You embody the elf already, so that works quite well.
Sure you don't want some elf ears?
So I don't want to be a dwarf necessarily.
Wait, I do have some like actual dwarf ears as well, like they're the smaller
I
ones.
said I don't want to be a dwarf.
Okay. But if you change your mind...
I'll let you know if I do.
Okay.
For me, like Amazon sounds fun.
Oh yeah. I was reading up on them and I didn't expect it to say that. So it's what, like a really feminist group? Is that it? Because
they're just like, you ever see that
they hate men?
Futurama episode?
I haven't watched much of it. Oh, I used to as a kid.
Or like Wonder Woman.
Well, I know who Wonder Woman is.
She's an Amazon. She comes
but
from a place without men, essentially.
But so in Wonder Woman's, because in this it says that they kill the male children.
Yeah. Because,
Yeah.
I mean,
why can't they just? Can they just not like send them away?
I think you're thinking too deep into it, or
Oh, I'm sorry.
not appreciating the brutality of their culture.
I just think it's so sad. I read it and I was like, oh, this is really interesting, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, we won't talk about certain countries.
Oh, well, I know that. It's just...
But yes, we have the bets. Give me 1 second.
Okay. This is going to be so exciting to get into. We're already 43 minutes into stream.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun. How is everyone today, by the way? I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining our live stream if you have. There's so much we can get into today. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very, very good. Hello guys. It says I've got 2 people here in the stream at the moment. I'm not sure how accurate that is. It might be a different number on Twitch. I'm not sure if David is still here, but hi David. It was really good chatting to you yesterday. Did you end up checking out Epic Fantasy any further? Even though it wasn't your cup of tea. If it's not your cup of tea, that's absolutely fine. No, buddy. is. No! Where did the hardcover go? Let me go get the hardcover. Hang on. Hi guys! And he's back. I'm back.
We're back.
Back.
And we're going to talk about character creation.
And here is the other hard copy. It's just... Oh, he was just saying hello to David.
Oh, that was a lot to read. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Where's the rolling up page? Like,
Well, I mean, there's a lot to roll up, essentially. So it's based on the.
well, what gameplay are we doing? Because
So
do we need 3 people for
we're gonna have like 5 people.
like coming today?
No, not today. Like when we, I think we should probably try and start in the next couple of days, and then do it once weekly, just to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
And managing 5 people's schedules is difficult.
Yeah.
But start small and branch out from there. It kind of shows how the game works and doesn't overwhelm people with what other tabletop RPGs, not mentioning any in particular, assume a lot of knowledge.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, because we don't have the other people to play with us today, then we can't play a proper game? Or?
No. Well, we'd be like choosing characters that we use for that game.
Yeah, okay.
Or showing how it is done to roll up the characters. When did you put those dice?
The dice? Didn't you have it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hee.
I went to the one shop that sells these in the whole city.
Yeah.
And I had to buy a box of 10 to get 2 of these.
Really?
Oh,
Did they
2
cost much?
actually.
You don't really
No,
know?
but I do remember it being packed.
Oh, what shop did you go to?
Let's not ask that on stream because me not remembering its name is probably a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Indeed.
Somewhere in the city.
It might have been GameStop.
No, I wasn't like it was somewhere weird and it had like an upstairs to anything. So.
Okay.
So yeah, well, it's probably best because we don't really know how people are going to take to it. So to start with something that kind of has like a resolution or we have to choose a game master, and can I just go out on a limb and say that's not you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, maybe.
But I will eventually be able to be game master, I'm sure. You don't think?
No, it's good aspirations.
It's good aspirations. Wow. You hear her? You hear the verbal abuse?
I'm not abusive. I'm just realistic.
That still feels kind of abusive. That's fine. It's okay.
We both need psychologists.
We both need psychologists?
Like a team of psychologists working
A
around.
team of psychologists.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've actually handled a hardcover book.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Well, I was saying the same thing on stream. Like, I used to be a really big reader, but I stopped reading for a while, and then now that I'm reading into epic fantasy again, it feels so weird. Like.
Yeah, like.
But that just shows that it's interested me enough to pick it up and start reading it.
We have TikTok now.
Yeah.
It has 1 minute videos, which means people
and
are
it
really
kills people's attention
It
spans.
does. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very frustrating. Or for instance, a friend of mine asked why epic fantasy was written in a book and why they didn't make a video game. And I said, that's a completely different medium.
Mm-hmm. Because then it wouldn't be a tabletop roleplay game anymore. And they needed something fresh, I think. I think the community needs something fresh and new.
Yeah.
Maybe not needs, but do well.
It's very distinctive and it fixes basically all the problems that I had, at least with character creation, because I never ended up playing actual D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that stupid TV show.
TV show?
Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. You didn't like it? It started off okay. That's actually how I've been explaining to people what a tabletop roleplay game is. Like, I feel like
then they had to demonstrate, like,
yeah,
with character pieces to
Mm.
kind of guide their
Well,
audience.
yeah, I've seen what people have done. Yeah, that makes sense why they used it in the show because, yeah, I've seen people do 3D printing for characters in their tabletop games.
I mean, it's not
Necessary.
it's not necessary, but it's not allowed. Like,
yeah, if you want to do that, then it's cool.
Basically, like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Except for burn down the town. I mean, you can burn down the town, but I'll be very unhappy with you if you do.
Really?
Well,
now that you've said it, maybe I will.
Maybe, yeah, probably would. I would break up with you as well. Okay.
I'll just rub you.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. Then I'll have a vendetta, and that will actually set up some plot tension and character development. Okay.
Can we get you a drink?
I'm fine.
You fine?
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, we just had another person join.
Did we?
I want to go on Twitch and check the viewers list properly, but
Hey, wait, go do.
Huh?
How would you do it?
except I don't know how to mute it on Twitch on this. I can mute it on mine, but
Oh, nope.
no.
I have no idea. I know how to mute the sound. I don't know how to mute the microphone.
Okay. Like I know how to mute it on this browser, but not the other browser. So then it causes like an echo. But yeah.
Yeah. It's so adaptable that it's really difficult to choose, which is good that I haven't had enough time to think about it. Because I want to play, I don't know, an Amazon probably. Because, being a bar,
That's very fitting.
and it's not like I'm criticizing, but,
What the hell? What? Do you think I should change it?
how many interesting conflicts and stories have you heard about a bard? There was the El Mariachi, but he had a gun in his suitcase.
But I can make it interesting, can't I?
I suppose you can make most things interesting. Right.
And it's not like I'm stuck with this character forever.
No, you probably die. I mean, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. It's just I'm gonna die sooner.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
That's a spoiler.
Oh, shit.
Give me spoilers.
If that's a spoiler, your parents have not prepared you for life. Hold it. Okay.
Amazon, at least, is super tough. Not as tough as a knight, but tough.
Yeah.
And they get mooks, followers who fight for them. Some people just roll up new characters all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Can I roll up, like, myself being a new character while playing?
yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm assuming it's basically like D&D has this whole thing about stick with the rules and do the right thing and like don't have fun. And
Right.
this is like why this is a game and you're with your friends or family, you're supposed to be having fun.
Right.
There's not many limitations on doing many things at all, which I like about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
When you had English class and they'd ask you to write a story and it had to contain these 3 elements,
Yeah.
that would be a very annoying, difficult thing to do.
Yeah, indeed. I remember those. I remember having to do those.
I've kind of repressed all of school, so it's amazing that I
I've
remember.
repressed a lot of things.
Wow. You don't say.
Some people just roll up new characters all the time, adding new ones for each new setting or adventure rather than consistently playing one until one of them gets some real progress. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, maybe I'll do that then.
Say what?
So he was just saying how like some people just roll up new characters all the time,
Mhm.
adding new ones for each new setting or adventure rather than consistently playing one until one
Yeah.
of them gets some real progress. Oh. Wait, so like if I die,
You never know which one's going to stick, like which one's going to be survivable for one.
if I die, is it up to the game master if I can keep playing, or am I allowed to just roll up a new character, or how's
Oh,
that go?
out of the work? That is an actual question. I'm not sure. I don't think you can just abandon a character, but
Like if they die.
yeah, John, can we just abandon our characters? I don't think so. I think you're stuck with it until it perishes.
So like if I die, do I just stop playing?
No. You just roll up another character after that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was asking. If your character dies, usually you are allowed to roll up a new one. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so.
Because that would be very frustrating if you
Yeah.
struck by
And you're
this.
telling me I'm gonna die straight away, so
Imagine the real world.
well, I hope I'm not gonna die anytime soon.
There's nothing wood to touch either, so sorry to say. Yeah, don't look around too much.
Is it wood?
Oh wait, no, there is. Look,
Where's wood? Is that wood?
The trees in the background.
Isn't this wood?
We've got right off topic.
Well, I just had to knock on wood.
I was talking about the forest that we're in, obviously, the very real forest.
Yeah. Also, knock on wood.
Oh.
If your character dies, usually you are allowed to roll up a new one, unless it's somewhere where there are no other characters. Or you might be allowed to play a local monster or something, which is often bad news for the other players. Yes, if you kill me, I'm going to do that. I'm
I
going to
look forward to that.
be a monster.
Oh. But it's difficult to decide because
Yeah.
I've tried to write several things in my lifetime, and coming up with characters is like, I don't know. I want to get attached to it. I want it to be bright. It might be shocking to hear that self perception is something important to me.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think you should treat it that seriously. Like,
No.
why
like,
not play
Like, you
a
can...
lizard man?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can be silly with it, or you can be... Sure.
I don't see you taking the water.
Being serious?
No.
Probably not.
Just don't start singing Clearwater Revival anywhere, okay?
Someone's on the line.
No, you're doing it again. You be out.
There was no one watching, so I was like, what would an elf bard do?
Just not that. Probably.
I thought you guys liked it.
I like your voice. It's nice. I like you bringing Spears in. That was good.
Thank you.
I do not like your Donald Trump impression. Don't do that.
Why not?
It's completely the opposite. I like the art a lot.
Yeah, the art is amazing.
Not to detract from your writing, John, but
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, was my Donald Trump impression actually that
this
bad?
one is cool. Sorry?
Was my Donald Trump impression actually that bad?
It wasn't bad Donald Trump impression. It's just I don't like Donald Trump living like that. It's not allowed.
Yeah, no.
Two characters. Of course. Right.
Are you going to use 2d10 plus 1 for your ability scores, or the more epic method?
Well, I say go with simple to begin with and ease us into it.
Yeah. So simple to begin.
So like having the gameplay be just like a group gameplay. So it's like it's interesting you can play solitaire with this, essentially. But that is probably good for people because people treat life as though they're playing chess against someone who's playing checkers, and it's very frustrating.
Uh-huh.
And this is a good way of showing that everybody has a have a brain.
It's like, you know that song by why have I forgot his name? He's really cool.
It's called Lethargy.
No. It's just pretty much that it says like you gotta play the card. It's called Gambler.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yes.
Kenny Rogers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers. Why? No, stop it. You're digging yourself even further into the hole.
Why?
Well, Creedence Clearwater Revival is bad enough, but
You don't like Kenny Rogers?
and I was going to collaborate with you musically. I can't believe it. I need to get some sticky notes. Thank you, entertainment.
Okay, ducky. god, that's so cool, John. I just saw what you sent me. Ah, that's amazing. That's so nice of them. Thank you, elite streamers. Elite streamers. Or elite streamers. I think it's pronounced elite. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, that's awesome. Very nice. You gotta play the chords right. Mm-hmm. Are you still here, John? Oh, the weather in Australia is so weird at the moment. It's been really nice and sunny, but it's quite chilly at the moment. I'm quite cold. So 2 or 3 more hours, it will hit the peak time where that link will light up. Wow, amazing. That's so exciting. We've already been on stream for an hour. Wow, time goes so fast. Working up to bed, living with me, Now I'm rethinking my elf bard choice. I think an elf bard is like really cute, but I guess it's not just about being cute. But if I'm gonna get like smushed into the ground and because of my character, that's not very good. Why would anyone want to hurt me? I'm so friendly. Hang on. Hi, David. So he says, sorry for the late response, mate. I went to get something to eat. That's all right, mate. We're actually going to be taking a quick break, and then we'll be right back. So if you even want to join in, maybe half an hour or so, but then we'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for coming back, David. That's very sweet that you still check in. Oh, I got something on my face. But yeah, so we'll be back. Thank you.